Who doesn't love a burger?
Who doesn't love a burger that's a
6-ounce
brisket burger and 6 ounces? This is, okay, Bertie and I love to go to like steakhouses and order burgers because that's where you find the best burgers. This is from Kansas City Steakhouse. They are actually known for delivering steaks and chops to fine restaurants across the nation. They've been here, what, 25, 30 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is made of brisket. You know how you baby brisket? You get a big, huge brisket home and you baby it? Well, Kansas City Steak Company has already done it for you. Really exciting because these are 6-ounce burgers. They're not 3.5 or 4 or 4.5 or 5. 6-ounce burgers. You let us know, do you want the 6 count at $18.33 on that Easy Pay, or double your order, and we didn't do 55 times 2, right? So it's not $110. We're saving you $19.98, almost $20. That Easy Pay is $29.99. That makes each one of these 6-ounce burgers, brisket burgers, $7.49 a piece. I will tell you, you're not gonna get that burger that size in a restaurant that's a step up from a drive-through. Basically anywhere. I don't care where you are. In Westchester, you can't get in a restaurant a $7.50 burger. In New York, you absolutely cannot. In San Francisco, no way, no how, a 6-ounce burger. Chef Ralph Pallarino, can you introduce us to the thought of brisket and then why Kansas City Steak is making a burger out of brisket?
Okay, so we call this the step-up burger. This is a step above any other burger you've had, because this is brisket. So usually when you hear a brisket, you hear a piece of meat that you have to slow roast for about 8 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
What we've done is we've taken the beefiness, the flavor, and all that marbling, and we facilitated that process by grinding it up and putting it into the burger. And what you get is this unbelievable, juicy burger that is beefy, it's rich, it's deeper than any other burger because we're using brisket. And again, people are like, well, brisket, like me and you were talking about. This takes hours and hours to break down because it's a tough piece of meat. But no. When you grind it up like we do, and we put it in a burger, you facilitate that, but you get all those components of a brisket that you're in love with.
Okay, you get that lovely, and like, let's talk about the texture. What's the texture that I'm seeing here as a chef versus other burgers?
Great eye, Rachel. So let's go back to the board. So what you're seeing is a very crumbly burger.
Yeah, it's coarse.
This is very gently packed. The idea is that when you take a bite of this, it literally just falls apart. It crumbles in your mouth. We also lightly pack that. We create flavor pockets. You see that when I press down on this? The juice just pours out. With a tightly wound burger, there's nowhere the juice to hide.
6 ounces. Talk to me about, does it shrink when I cook it? What am I doing? Am I cooking it from frozen? How does it come?
Okay, so this is how it comes, 6 ounces.
Oh, this is nice.
Is it
knit together?
The mouthfeel is
The mouthfeel
crazy.
is really great.
And you've had other burgers, right?
The flavor, like I really taste the char on it as well.
Yeah.
Like, so when you're gonna grill this burger, you're gonna actually taste that grillness about it, but it's also super meaty. It's got a lot of texture to it.
It's very beefy. So this is how they come. 6 ounces. It'll tell you exactly what it is, so you won't confuse these with the other burgers that you may have gotten from us.
Yeah.
This is a step up. So again, this is a treat. This is something that if you love burgers, you're like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and have a little bit of a step up kind of burger. That's what this is.
And it's from a steakhouse, Kansas City Steak Company.
Yeah.
They have a catalog that they'll send to your home, don't you?
Oh, it's a beautiful catalog.
I've seen the catalog. So this is what you're getting. You are ordering quality from a brand that's been around since the 1930s. We actually don't have that many of these to go around. This sold out since the last time it was on air in April. It's June. We're in the height of grilling season. You're gonna have your backyard barbecues, your pool parties, your family reunions. The 6 count, $18.33. Double that amount, get 12 of them home. $7 and change per burger. Save 20 bucks. Ships to you for free. Each one of them, is this 1 or 2 burgers in a?
No, it's 1 per pack.
1 per pack. So you're gonna get 12 of these that you can just squirrel around in your freezer. Super easy. You're gonna cook them from thawed or frozen?
I go from thawed, but you certainly can go from frozen if you want. They're just gonna take a little extra time.
Yeah.
So again, look how juicy.
That looks like a Dagwood sandwich.
Isn't that so nice?
And actually, they hold their size. Like, look at how dense, look at the height that you're seeing there. It's not shrinking. You're getting that full 6 ounces. Perfect for your hamburger buns. You want to walk us through the burger bar?
Absolutely. And then let's make a burger.
Okay. Let's make a burger.
So this is really fun.
Yeah.
So we have some burgers right here.
Sure.
I love the bacon cheeseburger with lettuce, a little bit of pickles, right? I love the egg and cheese, kind of a breakfast brunch type of thing. So let's make one. I have some really fun condiments here.
Okay.
And
let's do it.
Okay.
So as he's making this burger, right, what are you thinking? You're thinking, okay, I can get meat at the grocery store. How is this different from maybe the meat that I get at a grocery store?
Well, I can tell you that what they're using at the grocery store is ground beef, which means we have no idea where that beef comes from on the cattle.
Yeah.
We know that this is steak, which is most of our burgers. In this case, this is a brisket burger, which means that we're taking brisket that usually smoke for hours, and we're putting it in our burger, which results in a very deeper, richer burger that has all those marblings inside that burger.
So this is steak, not just regular ground beef.
No,
it's not
no,
chuck,
no,
right? That's not what I'm seeing
there.
there.
This is actual from the brisket. We take the brisket and we grind it up and we facilitate that process that usually takes hours and hours.
And honestly, if I was going to try to do that at home, right, I'd have the brisket, I would get out my Vitamix and kind of try to grind my meat up. Is that what I would try to do?
Exactly, yeah.
Right. You don't need to do that.
No.
Kansas City Steak Company has already done it. And they've done it for you, and they've done it in these huge 6-ounce brisket burger size. They're a Customer Choice Award winner. They've been here they were discovered. We discovered the Kansas City Steak Company in our 50 and 50 tour, like in the 90s, right? Good. So still here, bringing us the best burgers because this is brisket. And it isn't something that is just your regular old, beef that we're talking about. M93356 is your item number, M93356. Let us know whether or not you want 6 or 12. That's what I said. You could taste the char.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
charred to perfection.
Yeah.
Put this on your grill. Your grill is begging you for
I know.
this burger.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yes.
your burger is saying, please put the Kansas City Steak Company brisket burgers on the grill because they're so juicy.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
Because it's the marbling.
Yeah.
So I love the grill, but I do like the flat top a lot better for these because of how much juice and fat they have because of all the marbling.
Yeah.
So you want these to bathe in their own juices.
Okay, all right. Get your Blackstone out, y'all. M93356 is your item number, or you could do a skillet. You could do like a Le
Right on the
Creuset skillet.
100%.
Do stovetop. M93356. Put this in your cart. Frank, how many of these have been spoken for? These sold out since they were last on air in April, and the shipping and handling is free. 6-count or 12-count. Get the 12-count because you'll save almost $20, bringing it down to $7 and change a burger. That's one click above a fast food price, basically. You're not going to see that, right?
Hey, Rachel, do you know what dance I'm doing?
The pretzel dance.
I'm doing the
York
twist.
PA dance.
I'm doing the twist.